on episode 412 of the VIG Lounge, where the Pittsburgh Penguins finally come back home to welcome the Vancouver Canucks to the PPG Paints Arena. Will the Penguins be able to keep up their winning ways against fellow water creatures as they got a win over the Sharks and the Ducks? Or will they get eaten by an orca? There's only one way to find out, but before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And with all that out of the way, let's jump right in to the Penguins and Canucks here on the VIG Lounge, playing some more NHL 26. Pedersen with a draw and a long drive is stopped by Shelovs. And he's got that one as well. Puck battled for behind the Penguins' net. Pittsburgh finally is able to come away with it. Erik Karlsson carries it in. Flings one! And a huge save by the Canucks netminder. Back to the blue line, carried in by Raquel, who was covering for Karlsson. Crosby tried to get a shot away, and that got blocked. Canucks offense went to go to work, but the Penguins had other ideas. Raquel lost the puck. Russ collected it. Now he lost it. The Canuck has a big rig ability, apparently. I wonder who that is. Trying to get the pass across, but couldn't do it. And Shea tried to disrupt the shot. It still went on net, but Penguins are okay with it as Shelovs, the former Canuck, is able to put a stop to that. Anthony Mantha now fires one, and Demko holds on with 5 minutes gone, or nearly 5 minutes gone here in the first. Still waiting for the game's first goal. And of course, I'm going to have to fix my camera at the end of the period. Lovely. Drive save made again by Shelovs. And the puck goes to the corner. Regathered and carried in now by Justin Brazeau. Brazeau gets knocked down, but it's a little too much. As Brazeau gets taken down from behind from Evander Kane, who else? King of the cross-check. See if the Penguins can take advantage of this man-up opportunity. Draw one by the Canucks in their own zone. Myers looks to clear, and he does, as Letang is offside. Not an ideal start for the Penguins' power play, but maybe they can get things going. As we highlight Quinn Hughes, because who else are we going to highlight from the Vancouver Canucks? Draw one this time by the Canucks once again, and this goes out of play. Canucks put up 5 shots on goal already. The Pittsburgh Penguins are stuck at 2 and are certainly trying to change that. Crosby wins the draw, back to Brunick. Brunick fires, that's denied. And now Raquel gets in, gets a shot away, and then gets knocked off the puck and knocked down. Anthony Mantha looks to carry in, but that's an offside as the Penguins are having trouble entering the zone. And don't worry, I will get my ugly mug back up during the first intermission. Puck's carried in now by Raquel. Raquel spins, looks for a lane, shoots! Saved by Demko off the pad. Out to the blue line now to Karlsson. Karlsson fires one and Demko hangs on. 1:18 to go on the Penguins' man advantage. 12:53 to go here in the first. Now we're going to be highlighting Rickard Raquel here on the power play. Crosby wins the draw a little too well back to Rust. Collected in the Penguins' own zone by Karlsson. Around the Penguins' net. Up to the aforementioned Rickard Raquel. Raquel shoots, and again, Demko is able to cover up. And the shots are now getting a little bit closer, 5-4 for Vancouver. Pittsburgh's had chances on this man advantage. They just haven't found the back of the net just yet. Oh, I was too early on that draw. I'm not doing myself any favors when I take a draw like that. Rust. Still hanging out on the back end. Carried in now by Malkin. To the side of the net, that shot wouldn't go. Malkin jamming away at it. Brazeau's got it. Back out to the blue line now for Carlson. Carlson is in. The rebound was there, but they couldn't gather it. Malkin's got it. Malkin fires and scores! Gino Machino cashes in at the casino, and the Penguins lead it 1-0. All generated from some mad scrambling on this second power play unit. And the chemistry from that second line. And Malkin just flings it with all kinds of traffic, and the Pittsburgh Penguins have opened the scoring. It's 1-0 courtesy of the big man, Evgeny Malkin. And that is indeed a power play goal. I didn't think it was at first. Carried in now by one of the other Penguins' long-tenured veteran. Chris Letang gets a shot away, and that's stopped. Letang got it back up at the front of the net. Gathered now by Mantha. Out to Malkin, who can let it rip from the point. Just not on that exchange. Shea with a chance. Brazeau in front of the net. He couldn't get it past. And a nice save by Shilovs on a former teammate. Of course, being traded to from the Vancouver Canucks to the Penguins in the offseason. Mantha trying to get a shot away. Knocked off his stick before he could do so. Tomasino with a nice bump. Looks to carry the puck in. And the fourth line looks to go to work. But the Canucks come away with it. Caleb Jones with a hit. And it's dumped into the corner behind the Penguins' net. Skated out by the youngster Harrison Brunick, the rookie. Passed off to Blake Lizotte. Knocked off his stick. Raquel with a nice poke check. Gets it to Caleb Jones, who's looking to get it into the Canucks zone. Wasn't able to shoot the puck down the ice, but he was able to get it in eventually. Collected by Vancouver. Derek Forbert to former Penguin Drew O'Connor, now to keeper Sherwood. Pad save by Shilovs. And brought the other way again by Jones. This time he will dump it in. Collected along the wall by Raquel. Drives to the net, and he wasn't able to finish. Nice save there by Demko. Puck knocked back into the Vancouver zone. Regathered by Forbert. And a little bit of passing. Oh man, the Penguins, when they don't have the puck, they certainly are punishing the body right now. Puck behind the net by Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon with a stretch up to Rutger McGroarty. McGroarty flings one, pad save, Demko, and he pounces on the rebound. As we take a look at the handiwork of Archer Shilov so far, making 7 great saves. Tommy Novak, third line center, looks to win a draw, and he'll do just that. Gets it to Carlson. He scores! EK65 has the Canucks feeling blue after that one. Penguins have a 2-goal lead. He's just able to walk right in and wire it with a little help from the post and extends the Penguins' lead in the final minute. All off that one draw by Tommy Novak in the offensive zone. Third draw, but Novak didn't win that one either. That shot deflects wide, may have gone off a stick. As the Canucks try to get one back before the end of the period. Shelovs has other plans, though, as he'll hold. That shot deflects wide off the one draw for Vancouver. And Rutger McGroarty went to dump it in, but it doesn't matter because the period, of course, is over. Pittsburgh leads it 2-0 after 20 minutes. Let's get my camera reset here so we can view this ugly mug in real time. I don't know why this keeps happening, but get ourselves back on track. Just make sure it's working. Yeah, we're good. And I do want to do something quickly before I take a look at the stats. And I gotta be that old man who takes out his phone to verify something, because I don't want to get this shout out wrong, being the visually impaired gamer that I am. So I do want to give a shout out to one of my recent subscribers, Rays Always, as they've been very supportive, especially of my Vegas Golden Knights content. So Rays Always, I'll make sure to comment on this if you don't hear it on the previous video, but I'm giving you a shout out during the first intermission. Thank you so much for the kind words and giving me motivation to expand the channel, because this guy says I'm going to get 600K subscribers within a year. I don't know, but if you believe in me, I appreciate that. So, Rays Always, thank you so much for the constant engagement, the kind words, and the likes. It really means a lot. So this stream's for you, as is the Golden Knights stream against the Panthers on Saturday. But this time I'll give you a shout out. That time I'll give you a shout out right before the game starts. So cheers, Rays Always. Hope to hear from you some more. Now, stats: shots on goal, 12-9 favoring the Penguins. Hits 10-8, also in Pittsburgh's favor. Face-offs 9-4. That one goes to the Canucks. Pittsburgh 1-for-1 on the man advantage, courtesy of Evgeny Malkin. And then we got the second goal from Erik Karlsson at even strength. 2-0 after 20 minutes. 40 minutes to go. Let's see if the Penguins can keep it going or if Vancouver will pull themselves back in. And we're underway here at PPG in the second period. Canucks win the draw. Drive by Besser denied, and Brian Rust carries the other way for Pittsburgh. Going stride for stride with Hughes. Backhand to the net for Rust denied. Crosby gets it on his stick. He'll fire. That's turned aside by Demko. And he gets the rebound as well. Early stage of the second period, Thatcher Demko with a couple of great saves to try to get the Canucks back into it. He can only do so much, though. They're going to need some offense. And they haven't found the back of the net just yet. Philip Hronek carries in. Defers to Pettersson. That shot's denied, held by Shelovs, and then passed off. Carried in by Brian Rust. Rust drifts, shoots, the rebound's there. Demko was able to get it to the corner, and the Canucks are able to get it out. Brock Besser gets hip checked by Wotherspoon as the Penguins look to get it back. And they will. Erik Karlsson Gets it to Crosby. Crosby gets knocked off the puck. And there's an offside on Vancouver. A little less than 5 minutes off the clock here in the second. Let's Go Pens chant breaks out here at PPG. As it should. Carried in now by the big man, Anthony Mantha, part of this mutant line as they are lovingly dubbed here. By Colby Armstrong, shot by Malkin, that shot got blocked. Brazeau gets it back. Now the Canucks have it. And Ryan Shea isn't able to stay with the Vancouver forward, and Evander Kane, who randomly has a big rig zone ability, I don't know why, is able to get loose and tuck it in. Canucks on the board, it's 2-1. The hometown boy, Evander Kane, is able to get by Ryan Shea and tuck it into the back of the net. Lead's cut in half. Let's see if the Pittsburgh Penguins can respond to this. Gathered Shea. Trying to get it across. Or an up. Now Justin Brazeau carries in for the Penguins. He's being hounded. Rebound! Turned aside. I don't know if Demko got a piece of that or just missed the net. Mantha gets it to Jones, who hammers one. And Demko makes the save. He'll hold on, 11:54 to go. Penguins lead by a goal. As we highlight, both goaltenders wearing Vancouver jerseys. Shelovs was the backup, of course, to Demko for a time. And also a backup to Kevin Lankinen when Demko was hurt. Brazeau gets the puck. Feeds it up now to Tommy Novak. Novak shoots, and Demko pounces on that one and will hang on again. Pittsburgh up to 20 shots on goal now. Vancouver up to 12. Canucks win the draw. Novak with a hit. Besser gets knocked off the puck. Vancouver was trying to bring it back into their own zone. Now they're trying to bring it to Pittsburgh's end. Knocked away and carried in by Novak, who scores! Humble shot of Novocaine! And the Penguins have their second two-goal lead of the night. Tommy Novak just stole that puck, let her rush, and let it rip. No chance for Demko on that one. A little over 10 minutes gone here in the second. Pittsburgh has restored their two-goal lead. It's now 3-1. Rush trying to make it even bigger, and that goes off the pad of Demko. Rust had it knocked away. Hronek to Pettersson. Beautiful defensive stick by Parker Wotherspoon. And it's carried in again by Rust. Rust, backhand shot, turned aside. The rebound is loose in the crease. But the Penguins couldn't get there in time. Erik Karlsson gets it. Has to retreat. Gets it up to Rust on the right wing side. He gets knocked off the puck. He's able to get it back, though, courtesy of a missed pass, trying to get it across to Crosby, and that got shut down. DeBrusk. Nice pass up to Brazeau. Rebound was available, but the Canucks got there first. Besser. To Hedel. Now to Hoglander! And Shelovs was able to find an answer for that. Fed up from Malkin to Mantha. Save Shelovs. The Penguins look to try to get it out of their own zone. And Malkin will dump it in. Collected along the wall by Brazeau. Somehow Myers got there first. Shea. Up the middle now to Mantha. Mantha lost the puck, got it back. Backhand to the net. And another save by Thatcher Demko. As this very fast-moving second period has under a minute remaining. Sure, I feel like I blinked when it was 10 minutes, and then it's all of a sudden down to 1. And a bit of booing now, I don't know why, but either way. 3-1 Pittsburgh after 40 minutes. And it's been a very physical affair on both sides of the puck. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats before we get ourselves prepped for the third. Shots on goal, 24-15, favoring Pittsburgh. Faceoffs, though, huge disparity in that regard, 15-5 for Vancouver. And the hits, dead even at 21 apiece. I was just saying how physical it was on both sides. And, of course, the only man advantage went to Pittsburgh, and Malkin scored on it to open the scoring back in the first. Maybe there will be more penalties called in the third. We shall see. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see what this third period has in store, shall we? Crosby lost the draw, but Rust knocked the puck loose. And Crosby has it. He shoots. Saved by Demko. He's that close now. Rust gets a shot away. Now Verona. Beautiful pass to Raquel. Across! Oh, what a save by Demko! The one-time chance for Merkel to Crosby, and Demko said, "Nuh-uh." Now Wotherspoon looks to get it out. Got it to Carlson. Carlson lost the puck, got it back. Rubbed out along the wall. And they were battling for it, but Vancouver comes away with it. Ryan Shea. And Kiefer Sherwood, Raquel tried to stay with him, but Kiefer Sherwood found the back of the net. And the Penguins, again, have their lead reduced to 1. And that was a save at one end, and a goal at the other, and it's 3-2 with 15:39 remaining here in the third. Cross now to Malkin. Plays a little bit of tic-tac-toe with Justin Brazeau. Brazeau scores with a backhand! Justin Brazeau! Penguins lead continues to grow. Just like that, Pittsburgh's got another 2-goal lead as this backhand chance got flung past Demko. Oh, Brazeau's in again. This time feeds it across to Malkin, but he couldn't get it to go. And Demko will hold on with 14:01 to go. As we take a look at the handiwork of number 16 in black. Had some chances and then finally put one away. And there it is. Beautiful puck control. on the 23.8 shooting percentage. Brazeau's got 5 goals on the year so far. Definitely a great pickup for Pittsburgh. Letang tries to get a pass to spring one of the forwards, but it was missed by everybody and resulted in an icing call with 12:48 to go. Novak wins it. Gets it to Shea. Gets it to McGroarty. And McGroarty dumps it in. Novak now off the wall. Couldn't get the shot away that he wanted. McGroarty. Oh, what a feed! McGroarty to Novak to the back of the net. The Penguins have a 3-goal lead on a beautiful bang-bang play in front. Cross crease, and Novak made no mistake. Novak wins the draw. Gets it up now to Ben Kindle. Kindle fires one. That didn't go, or didn't miss by much. Almost went through Demko. So what am I talking about it missing? It definitely hit the net. It was darn close to a goal, though. And here comes Novak. He's looking for the hat trick. Won't get it on this exchange, but maybe he'll have another opportunity. We shall see. Drew O'Connor knocked down. Carried in now by Caleb Jones. Jones flings one. That goes wide. Out to the blue line for Rust. Knocked off his stick and knocked down by Drew O'Connor. And he scores. The former Penguin, Drew O'Connor, burns his old team and his old goaltender, to be fair, because he was with the Canucks when Sheelock was there. And I mean, nice hit to make a play, and nobody could get to him in time. Nice set of hands there for O'Connor. Would have certainly given him a better call if he was a Penguin, but he's not, so that's not going to happen. Because I had things I used to say for Drew O'Connor and had a lot of fun with that, but he is no longer here, so can't do it. Here comes Crosby, drives wide, feeds it to Raquel, and that shot was not as effective as I was hoping. Raquel didn't get all of it. Crosby. Up now to Mantha. Mantha gains the red line and sends it in. Pettersson. Carried in now by one of the goal scorers for Pittsburgh, Justin Brazeau. Brazeau finds space in the middle, and that shot's denied. Out to Shea. Plays catch with Letang and then loses the puck. Shea got back. Shea just looks to gain the red line and send it back in. Collected along the wall by his D partner Letang. Lost the puck, then collected by Blake Lizotte. Collected again now by Letang. Letang's going to weave his way in. But Demko had an answer. And the Canucks are running out of time. As the clock continues to, or becomes the enemy of the Canucks now. Letang fires one to the net on the backhand. Now we're down to 1 minute. And Sidney Crosby looks to dance his way in, but he ran out of room. Up the middle, and a save off the shot from Waterspoon. Penguins trying to get a crack at the empty net, but I don't think they're going to get one. A lot of physicality. And the Penguins couldn't get a shot at the empty net, but it doesn't matter. They hang on to come away with another 2-point party on 5th Avenue as they defeat the Canucks 5-3. How you doing, Iceberg? Tommy Novak's the star of the game. 2 goals for Pittsburgh and a 5-3 win. Let's take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up, shall we? Shots on goal 35-23 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits 36-32. Pittsburgh won out in that regard. And 20-7 face-offs. It was all Vancouver for that. Only penalty to speak of was back in the first, which Malkin scored on. And Pittsburgh was able to capitalize on that and put up 4 more goals at even strength. 2 off the stick of number 18 in black. And of course, Pittsburgh is still perfect on the year, at least in this playthrough. Thank you all for tuning into this episode of the VIG Lounge. Tomorrow I'll be back with some wrestling content as wildcard Ace Diamond will put his Intercontinental title on the line. I'm just trying to think of who an opponent will be. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Tuesday, everybody.